welcome to BNC Sports. I'm James Hill. Women's Tennis Association. You're looking at Naomi Osaka, the 23-year-old tennis phenom. She is blazing her own trail across the world of women's tennis. Let me take you out to the Australian Open for must-see women's tennis Black history. Women's tennis singles final in Melbourne, Australia. Third seed Naomi Osaka defeats Jennifer Brady out of UCLA, the American, in straight sets, 6-4 to 6-3, to capture the 2021 Australian Open. Naomi is now 4-0 in major Grand Slams finals. Her current streak is 21 straight matches, folks. Naomi Osaka is your Australian Open champion down under. NBA, Golden State at Orlando. First quarter, Steph Curry pulls up and drains 3 of his 29 points. 32-29 Orlando. Ahead in the second, Nikola Vucevic. Boom, he slams in 2 of his 30 points. 52-45 Orlando. In the fourth quarter, Chuma Okeke, the rookie out of Auburn, drops and pops 3 of his 11 points, and the Orlando Magic slip past Golden State 124-120. Your final. Here's what Orlando Magic coach Steve Clifford told me about Vooch playing at a high level.
Coach, Vooch's presence is being felt around the league in the post every time you see the Orlando Magic play. Can you speak a little bit about his all-star campaign? And again, every night you see Orlando, Vooch is always in the post and doing an outstanding job.
Yeah, and he gets extra attention every night. I mean, he's double teamed in the post on almost every catch. And our offensive efficiency when we play through him is terrific. So, I mean, he's having obviously an all-star caliber year.
All right, thank you, Coach. Check this out, folks. Anthony Edwards, the rookie, upstairs, boom! He goes above the rim for one of the greatest dunks in Minnesota Timberwolves history. That's right, he slams the basketball in the cup, posterizing. Toronto Raptors 86, Minneapolis, Minnesota Timberwolves 81, your final unforgettable. Los Angeles basketball, he is known as Coach Dre. Andre Chevalier's journey goes from being a basketball star, point guard at Cal State University Northridge, to coaching the next generation of basketball phenoms at Sierra Canyon. Check out this BNC Sports exclusive, Part 3. Dre, next stop, you return to Cleveland. There's a young gentleman, Nick Young. He's known as Swaggy P. You coached him up, if you will, and he went on to the NBA. Take us back to that experience.
Nick was, still in my experience today, the most impressive offensive player and gifted offensive player that I've ever had. He's one of those players that, while you're on the sideline, makes you ask yourself the question, did that really just happen? And so, to be able to coach him, he's the first NBA guy that I had, just taught me so much about how to challenge and push players, how to manage them, and how to communicate with them to push them to the highest level. So that experience was great for me. We both, I think we taught each other, as we grew, because I was still very young, in age at that time, and was still learning how to coach and how to navigate personalities and things like that. So I appreciate, being able to coach him and learn at the same time.
All right, college basketball. Coach Dre also coached Scottie Pippen Jr. He's a freshman at Vanderbilt. He dropped in 24 points, folks. Alabama leading 33-29 at halftime. In the second half, Alex Reese goes above the rim, folks, for 2 of his 10 points. Beautiful. And 8th-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide wins again at Coleman Coliseum. Roll Tide 82, Vanderbilt Commodores 78, your final. Major League Baseball, according to a person familiar with negotiations, telling the Associated Press, the New York Yankees and outfielder Brett Gardner have an agreement. The 37-year-old is returning to the Yanks for his 14th season. The new one-year deal will pay the Yankee outfielder $4 million. Brett Gardner will wear pinstripes once again for his 14th season in the Boogie Down Bronx. As you may recall, Gardner is the last player remaining from the 2009 World Series championship Yankees. Brett Gardner and the Yankees play the Toronto Blue Jays in spring training on February 28th. First pitch, 1:05 p.m. Baseball is back. Finally, it is time for our BNC King of the Hill. This man is a two-time Super Bowl champion. He also played in the World Series back in 1992. Deion Sanders is the only athlete to appear in both the Super Bowl and the World Series. Deion, primetime. Sanders is our BNC King of the Hill. Deion Lewin Sanders Sr. was born August 9, 1967, in Fort Myers, Florida. At Florida State University, Sanders played Noles football, Noles baseball, and ran track for the Seminoles. He was drafted first round, 5th pick overall in the 1989 NFL Draft. Prime is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He's also an 8-time Pro Bowler, Major League Baseball. Sanders was drafted by the New York Yankees. Deion Sanders suited up for 2 sports in one day, folks. It happened on October 11, 1992. The Atlanta Falcons played at the Miami Dolphins at 1 p.m. in the Orange Bowl. Fins win 21-17. After the game, Sanders took a plane to Pittsburgh, followed by a helicopter to Three Rivers Stadium to join the Braves for Game 5 of the 1992 NLCS versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Sanders didn't play. He would have been the first person to play in a major baseball and football, 2 major American pro sports in the same day, folks. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, is our BNC King of the Hill. We'll be right back.